Junior Wise. I need your input on this.
Senior Fufu, getting Junior Wise involved won't change the fact that this is all the budget I can spare you.
What's going on? Sounds like Senior Fufu is asking Senior Yinhu for activity funds.
Yeah, that's right, Junior Wise. I am asking for activity funds. I'm well within my rights to request those funds.
Weren't you calling activity funds allowance just now? Never mind, it's all the same. You're planning on buying chashu buns from Yum Chashin with those dennies, aren't you?
No. Oh, fine, but they have a discount on chashu buns right now. Didn't you say it's okay to buy them when they're on sale?
Even if you admitted to it, frankly, you don't have much from the monthly activity funds left anyway. We're still a ways from the end of the month. You can't just spend all of it on chashu buns. If you want some buns, I'll prepare them for dinner tonight. There's no need to order them for takeout. We don't even know if they would be healthy.
But your chashu buns only have meat fillings the size of my thumb. The rest is all veggies.
That's because balanced nutrition is important. Besides, the temple can't afford to spend too much on food. We need to have emergency savings. Junior Wise, you understand, surely?
Speaking of which, don't I get disciple activity funds too? I could use it to grab some good meat. Senior Yinhu, think you could whip up some meat-filled chashu buns for dinner?
I can't accept that. As the eldest senior, it's just not right to have you pay for it.
It's all right. I almost forgot about the allowance until you brought it up. That should buy us some meat-filled chashu buns.
You two are making me look like the bad guy here. All right, I'll make whatever you want for dinner. I'll even pay for it myself. And you don't have to explain, Senior Fufu. I understand that tiger thyrans are meat lovers. I'll try to add more meat to the menu in the future.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Junior Yinhu.
Well then, I'll go buy the meat needed for dinner. You can continue with your training at Suibian Temple. Dinner will be ready in about 3 hours, so refrain from having snacks before then, Senior Fufu. Hey, Junior. Are you done with your training? I went all out on these buns today. All you can eat. And if you find one with less meat than dough, you come straight to me.
Thank you for your hard work, Senior Yinhu. Let me help out. I can steam the buns.
No, don't! Don't touch anything. Sorry. It's just that Senior Fufu and Shuyuan always end up making a mess whenever they try to help. One of them burnt the pot, and the other turned steamed rice into porridge. Over time, I stopped letting them into the kitchen. You're welcome to watch, Junior Wise, but it's okay not to help. It helps me focus on the work as well.
Understood. Then I'll stick to watching you cook. When the buns are ready, I'll help you bring them outside.
Thanks in advance, Junior Wise. The buns are ready. Dinner needs 2 more side dishes, so I'll be at it a while longer.
Then I'll take the chashu buns out first. Senior Fufu must be starving.
Hold up. Not so fast.
Right. You must be hungry too. Would you like to have some first?
No need. I'm not hungry. I meant for you to try them first. I made 4 baskets total, and one of them is all yours.
A whole basket of chashu buns for me? I can't eat that many. I should leave them for Senior Fufu.
There'll be plenty of buns for the rest of us. Besides, we train daily and are in good shape. But you're all skin and bones like a bamboo pole, Junior Wise. You have to eat more. As your senior, I can't bear seeing you starve. What kind of chef am I if I can't even feed you well?
Thank you for your kindness, Senior Yinhu. But one basket of buns is still too much. I don't think I can finish them.
Don't worry if you can't finish them. What matters is that you're full and happy with the meal. From now on, I'll adjust your portions to match your appetite. And you'll be getting plenty of extra meals, too. This way, you can save your activity funds while getting all your nutrition. Just remember to keep it between us.
Isn't this favoritism?
Nonsense. Now that I finally have a junior of my own, of course I'm gonna take good care of you. Who would have thought Junior Wise is also a film buff on top of his talent for techniques? Oh, you've done me a huge favor by finding this tape.
You're too kind, Senior Yinhu. It's what I do after all. Whether it's new, old, popular, or discontinued, we've got all kinds of tapes.
You're making me want to sign up for a long-term membership with you folks. That way I can watch every episode of We Need You, even if I miss the live broadcast.
Follow your heart. Trust me, you won't regret choosing our store. I'll make sure we record every episode so you won't have to catch the broadcasts as they air.
This is genuinely tempting. I'm not usually the one to splurge, but your words have moved and reassured me, Junior Wise. I'll sign up for membership.
Many thanks, Senior Yinhu. I'll register your details then. Thank you for your patronage.
Since I'm a member now, can I catch up with the latest We Need You episodes here? The sooner I finish them, the better I can plan my next bargain hunting strategy.
Sure. I don't really see the link between your backlog and your bargain hunting strategy, though.
You'll see soon enough. I'll teach it to you, too. Well, these episodes are jam-packed with information. Things will be a lot easier now that I know which companies and stores are hiring.
Sorry, how exactly are things going to be a lot easier now?
It's the bargain hunting strategy I mentioned, of course. By watching these job shows, you'll know where the best deals are. Typically, companies and stores that put out hiring ads for expansions are in their growth phase. After getting more staff and scaling up, their next step is figuring out how to attract customers. So, by keeping an eye on the company's recent moves, you'll catch all kinds of promotions. Truth be told, that's how Yunkui Summit has been saving and stretching our activity funds. Junior Wise, your video store also runs on a modest budget, and proxy work has its ups and downs. How about learning a trick or two on thrift and prosperity from your senior?
I'm all ears. Life in New Eridu is certainly filled with surprises. It never hurts to learn more about managing finances.
Then remember lesson 1. If a store starts hiring at a completely new location, that means it's going to establish a branch there, and big discounts will surely follow. For example, JC Pharmacy planned a branch in Waifei Peninsula, where traditional medicine is popular. When I saw their hiring ad on the show, I knew something was up. And just as I expected, they opened a store in Phylum Heights and gave away a bunch of coupons to pull customers from Peace Herbal. I took the opportunity and stockpiled 2 years' worth of common medicine for everyone, at crazy low prices. Another thing is to pay attention to the people these stores are hiring. For example, if a barber shop is hiring apprentices, they'll likely roll out new hair care packages at bargain prices soon to get the trainees some practice. I've always gotten my touch-ups during these promotions. Sure, sometimes you end up with inexperienced apprentices, but the results are decent enough.
Senior Yinhu, you can't blindly chase cheap deals. What if something goes wrong with your bargain haircut, or if you buy expired food? Those seem like very real risks.
Well said. And that leads to my third lesson. Bargain hunt in moderation and don't be greedy. You'll end up the loser if you hyper-focus on chasing cheap deals. Apart from the barbershop incident, there was this upstart company specializing in Thyran apparel. They advertised everywhere and opened up branches. And then came the hyped-up and flashy opening promotions. I figured I could grab some cheap everyday clothes, so I placed a bunch of orders. Turns out, it was all a scam. The company took all my dennies and vanished within days. This marks one of the darkest stains on my thrifty career. Ever since, I always make sure to do thorough background checks before spending at these places. Oh, there I go again. Apologies, Junior Wise, for taking up your time with my boring rambling. It's one of the only things I'm good at. That's all I know.
Not at all. Your lessons are practical and taught me how to make good use of daily info that I took for granted. It was very useful.
Really? Good. If there are any other thrifty tips you want to learn, come ask me anytime. There are plenty more where that came from. That said, you don't have to worry about expenses during your time at Swabian Temple. I'll take care of all your daily needs. Junior Wise, when did you get here?
About half an hour ago. You were focused on training, so I didn't want to disturb you.
I didn't even notice you were here. Oh, my apologies. I tried my best to stay quiet. Did I wake you up anyway?
No, I couldn't fall asleep, so I decided to take a walk. Speaking of, why are you training in the middle of the night, Senior Yinhu?
Well, there's no fancy reason behind it. It's just that I feel myself lacking in terms of training. Especially when I see Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Shuyuan excelling in theirs. It's hard to sleep whenever the thought crosses my mind. So after some tossing and turning, I decided to get up and have something to eat. But then I overate the buns and ended up feeling bloated. So that's why I'm here, to train and burn off some of the extra energy.
I see. And here I was thinking you were so disciplined that even insomnia turned into training time.
Oh no, I'm not that hardworking. However, training is great for self-discipline. Good food fills the belly, and good training nourishes the spirit. Whenever I tune my breathing and become mindful of the shift and flow of the world around, it always calms my restless heart. Why not give it a try, Junior Wise? I told you, it's great practice. This was the very first lesson Shifu taught me back then.
The first lesson Yishun Shifu taught you? I'm intrigued. Can you tell me more?
Huh? That's what intrigues you? Well, sure. But your impression of me might change after. And it's not really an interesting tale. Are you sure you still want to hear it?
Of course. As long as you're willing to tell it.
All right. Before meeting Shifu and becoming a disciple of Yunkui Summit, I was a wanderer roaming about New Eridu with no family. The only thing special about me was that I'm a panda Thyran. As you know, bear Thyrans and cat Thyrans aren't that rare, but things are different with panda Thyrans. Despite the sprawling city, I had no kin and could only rely on myself to get by. Those were tough days. I hadn't learned how to cook, nor did I have any other skills. I was starving every day, scraping by with odd jobs. You can never truly appreciate food until you've starved. I learned very quickly that if I wanted to eat my fill, I had to rely on my skills.
So that's when you came to Yunkui Summit and became Shifu's disciple?
Huh? Oh, of course not. There's still a ways to go. I became a Hollow Raider. Turns out, my ether aptitude is pretty decent, and I had enough raw strength to brawl my way through hollows. So I was able to feed myself by selling all the valuables I plundered during those expeditions. I couldn't care less about those who stood in my way inside the Hollow. Ethereals, bandit gangs, other Hollow Raiders, you name it. I treated anyone who tried to take my loot to a face full of punches. Until one day, I found a rare trinket in the Hollow. Something important related to porcelain, I thought. I wasn't sure back then, but I knew it was worth a fortune. And that's when a lady with white hair and garments approached me. I bet you must have guessed by now. Yep, that was Yi Xuan Shifu.
I get it. She saw your potential and wanted to enlighten you. She told you to give up the Hollow Raider business and become a disciple of Yunkui Summit, right?
Huh? Of course not. We're just getting started. She lost her way inside the Hollow and asked me for directions. But I didn't know that was all she really wanted. I thought she was after my loot. So, I fought her. That was the first time I learned that violence can't solve everything. Especially when you're up against someone much stronger than you. Shifu put me to the floor swiftly.
Don't tell me. That's when she recognized the potential in you, then convinced you to become her disciple, right?
Huh? No, we're not even halfway through the story yet. I was spent from the fight, and then passed out from hunger. When I came to, she had already taken me out of the Hollow. She told me that long-term exposure to ether was causing me to struggle with my inner demons, and that I should do as she said if I wanted to contain the violence within. And then she taught me the training routine I just showed you. I did it in front of her and felt the aggression inside me melt away, as if nothing would anger or upset me again. It was an extraordinary feeling. It made me think that if I clung to my way of life, maybe I'd never experience the wonders of this technique again.
That's when you finally joined Yunkui Summit, right?
Huh? No, but that's coming up soon. I then asked her if she had any food. After all, my mind was enriched, but my belly was still empty. As much as I was ready to change my ways and become a new panda, I couldn't spare the mental energy while on an empty stomach. And then she told me that Yunkui Summit serves 3 meals a day. So I joined. But she didn't explain that 3 meals a day actually meant funds for 3 meals a day. Yunkui Summit didn't even have a proper chef. In the end, I had to learn how to cook and serve everyone anyway.
Well, your past is, how should I put it, filled with twists and turns. Or
a tangled mess, right? It's all right, because I think so too. But this is much better than the days when I had no one and nothing, isn't it? Without this mess, I wouldn't have become Shifu's disciple, met Senior Fufu and Shu Yuan, and you. I haven't told anyone this chapter of my life so far. It's not that interesting anyway. But for some reason, I just can't say no to your curious gaze. Don't go telling anyone else now.
Nonsense. I think it's super cool of you to have the courage to change, Senior Yinhu.
Oh, you're making me blush. Well, I'm feeling tired from training. Why don't we have a midnight snack together? What would you like to eat? I've got you covered.